thing about this folder. So next is okay, good day everyone. So today's video it's all about Drive. Now this video will help you guys, right? Maybe a student or teacher on how to navigate and understand what is a Google Drive, right? So our topic for today we have how to navigate Google Drive and the parts of the Google Drive. Create a folder, create a subfolder, upload files, upload or it depends on you. Upload files on the Google Drive and share folder properties, right? So to start with, guys, I'll start with on how to navigate Google Drive in the parts. I'll explain some of the parts of the Google Drive and what's the use of this, how am I going to manipulate with this type of button. So all right, so to start with, guys, we need to open our, it's already open but I need to get one. So this is our blank, right? So blank, let's say a browser. So I'm using currently a Microsoft Edge. You can use any browsers, any you like, right? Any browsers you like. So it depends on you. So I'm convenient with this this Microsoft Edge browser. So to start with, guys, you can start with ymail. That I'm sorry, that's Yahoo. I'm sorry. That start with gmail.com. Right. So you type with that. And later on, I'm going to show you on how to access also on your mobile phones. All right. After this tutorial, I'll show you how to navigate also in mobile phone. So this is the platform. Now some of the what do you call this one? Some of the accounts, if you haven't logged in yet on this browser, so let's try to uh, uh, sign out. Then let's just sign in. Let's say for example, right? So I'm gonna type my password. I hope it's correct. Yeah, it's correct. So there you go. Then after you log into this, all right. I used to click never in that. Okay, after you log in with this, you go with a lot of dots here. This is the Google application. You will see some of the Google applications which are free to use. So in our case, we're going to use Google Drive. So this is the icon of the Google Drive. You need to familiarize each icon. That is a very important thing in Google Drive, or in Google applications, that you need to memorize all the applications, especially the classroom, the Gmail, Drive, the docs, the sheets, the slides, calendar, and so on and so forth. So in this case, we're going to start with the Google Drive. So click the Google Drive. So then, of course, I'm currently using my Google Drive. You will see a bunch of files, pictures, and any types of files you will see in my on my Google Drive. So in my Google Drive. So here. So to start with, guys, don't get too confused about some of the icons showed by the Google Drive. So let's start with this left panel here. So this is the icon of the Google Drive. So this function is to go back to your home Google Drive. For example, I click recent menu, then I want to go back with the home Google Drive. So just click on Google Drive. Right. So this is the home page of the Google Drive. So that's how you navigate with that. Then okay, next is we have I'll discuss the new later. So next is the priority. Priority means the usual or your what is this? Your daily usage or any application that you always used. Then we have the My Drive is also the home page, but currently the My Drive is only focuses on your files only, right? So you can see it here, right? Next is the shared device. I did not share any drive on this theme place, so I don't need to use this one. Then computer. This computer is if you link your Microsoft Windows 10 to your Google Drive, it will back up your desktop, your documents and pictures on your computer, right? So it will back up on the Google Drive automatically if you will allow that, right? So that is the computer menu. Next is we have the shared with me, or the shared files. The teachers send give me permission to share their files. So this one. Then recent is the last file that you opened, right? Live stream, blah blah blah, etc. Starred is if it is very important, you need to put a starred mark on that. So just right click and like this, remove the starred. And trash are the files that you've deleted on your Google Drive. Then storage, it will gives you the file size, or the from the biggest file size to lower down to the lowest file size. So that's the storage. I think that's self-explanatory already. So I just showed you on how to navigate here. So let's go back to Google Drive. So this is the home page of the Google Drive. So it's kind of the same as my drive, but I always use this drive navigate the home page, right? Next, in this part here we have the settings. If you want to go for more settings or keyboard shortcuts, it's up to you. And then calendar, kept, and task. So here, list of views. So the type of view of your Google Drive, this one, if you want thumbnail or list, so it's up to you. So I preferred using thumbnails, right? So there you go. This one here is the hide the details of the application, the current selected file or folder. This one, it shows the folder, it shows the activity and about this file, so and so on and so forth. So that's the when so it's just an information of the folder, or the file, right? So now what's the purpose of this? Now we are done with the navigation. Okay, so this is just basically as your my documents on your computer. They are just the same, guys. All right, so what's the difference? This one is online and the other one is local, which is stored inside your computer. They are just like slightly the same. Okay, so how can I create a folder? Okay, we are done with the navigation. Next is how can we create a folder? Guys, to start with a Google Drive, you always click new, this one here. Once you click that one, it will show you what? New folder, new file upload, new folder upload, new Google Documents, new Google Sheets, and slides, and etc. So those are the things that you can do inside your Google Drive. If you want more, there are a bunch of files or applications that you can, or connect more files if you want to add more applications. Well, our objectives here is to create a folder. So just click new folder. Say for example, so personal file. So there you go. I created a one folder with the name is personal file. We can rename that one anytime with this. We can add the color, change the color. We can do any thing about this folder. So next is we need to create a subfolder. So subfolder is a folder containing another folder. So click the personal file. Okay, you can right click eventually, but you can also click new for to be easy to remember. All right, folder, then folder 1, right? And we need to create. Now this time I'm going to use right click folder, new folder, folder 2. All right, So there you go. You can also drag your folder anywhere, or put this folder 1 inside the folder 2, right? You can do that, right? And then to go back, you can also drag this, go back to the personal file, and go back to the personal file, then the folder 1, and then the folder 2. All right. So how about let's remove this folder 1 and put it my drive. You can just drag it down there, or right click, move to where then you go, use this one to go back, and then I will put in my personal file. I'll just move it here in my drive. Folder 1, move our my drive. So where is the folder 1? There you go. So this is folder 1. So this time I'm going to delete this one, remove. So let's go back to the personal file, right? So next thing that we're going to do is, we are done with creating the folder and the subfolder. Next is uploading files. Now, how to upload files? Now, you can click new here and upload. Then you select the files that you want to upload, right? So, for example, here, this one, for example, okay. Now, the rules for this upload is, where should I upload? That's the question there. Where should I upload the files? So this is very basic, guys. Every time that you are inside with personal file, and then you click new and upload, then the file will be uploaded inside your personal file. And then if you go to inside the folder 2, which is here at the top corner, you will see the navigation, and then you will click file upload, and it will go to your, for example, new upload, and it will go to your, the file will be inside of folder 2. There you go. So okay, so the folder 2 is containing one file, which is this file here, as an example. So that's how you upload files, guys. It's very simple, right? Next is how to share files, right? Now sharing is very important. There's no need for you to download and give the files to your uh, friends. No, you don't need to do that. Instead, you're just going to right click on this, get the shareable link, right? Click that one, and it will gives you the information and what will you share, who, and or a specific person. So let's start with this. So basically, you have the link in this part here. So the question here is, will be, or like, will be the one to receive the shareable files or the share files. So for example, in this example, this is restricted, which means if you copy the files and then you give this link to your friend, he or she will not able to see this folder 2, right? This one, right? He or she will not be able to locate this one, and it always gives you the link. The person will receive that link will always give a permission to access the folder or the file, right? So get the shareable link. How to do that? So you have three options here. Department of Education, which means this email is associated with the Department of Education, which means they are the one made this account and I am just a user of this. So which means any Department of Education email address can view my folder 2, right? If you're using, for example, my personal email at gmail.com, you will not be able to access this one. Is because this is just intended for Department of Education group. Anyone in this group with this link can view this folder too, right? So I'm going to continue. Anyone with the link, Now, anyone with the link is there's no need to anyone with the internet and then click the link. It will always gives them the files already. There's no need to log in. There's no need to security about on how to access the folder to. So which means if you have the link, you can access the file even if you're using private email address or corporate email address. Now, okay, so anyone with the link. Well, how about if we go back to restricted, and then let's okay. You might be confused. I'm going to use restricted, but instead I'm going to give this shareable file to a specific person. Okay, so as you can see it here, share with the people and groups. If I'm going to tap on this, click, then I will type, for example, any email address. I'm sorry, that's kind of for example, uh okay, this one, my colleagues. All right, so Grizel Babon, for example, he or she, I'm sorry, she can edit, organize, add the files because I allow her to view and edit the files, which means if I'm going to send and I put a message, hi, can you please check this file? No. Hi, please check this file. All right. So Mambabon will receive this email and notification with this message and send. I'm not going to send this one. So if you restrict Mambabon from editing, organizing the file, you can always click the view. So she will not be able to edit or make any changes of the file, but she can download the file, right? So this is how you go with this. A specific person that we're going to share only. So let's go back. So as you can see, guys, I'm not allowing anyone to share this file. So in this part here, if I'm going to use anyone with this link, since this file is not very important to me, so and then this one here, view editor, so anyone with this link can edit the file, right? So for example, just view, let's just use viewer, done. Then you will see a person icon here in this folder, which means this indicates that this folder has been shared, right? So that's the purpose of this icon here. So we're done with the navigation with Google Drive. Create a folder, create a subfolder, move the folder, navigate from folder 1 to folder 2, etc. Next is uploading files. We're done with that. Shared folder properties. Now let's move on to our mobile phone. Okay, let's, for example, sorry, I don't have any laptops or in my house or any. So at this point, let's try to use our mobile phone. Show it here. There you go. Right. Going to connect first. Just wait. Right. At this point, as you can see, guys, I already connected with my phone here. So now you will be able to see my phone. So going to tap the application, find the Google Drive. This is the Google Drive. Tap that one. So I'm currently using my corporate account. So if you navigate here, right? I'm sorry. Oh, so this is just the same as my drive. Let's click on home. So let's check it here. So we have the City Central National High School, the files, ICT, right? So they are just the same, guys. To navigate, just tap on this. For example, is that right here? Then, for example, the certificates. Oh, it will always show you it here. Now let's go back my drive. So that's how you navigate on this. All right. So next, how to add files and folders and upload and etc. shared. This is just the same, guys. For example, let's create a folder. You click this one here or bottom, a button, the plus sign symbol, then a folder, upload, scan, Google Drive, etc. For example, a folder. Let's create a folder. Tester. Then create. Just wait. And then let's check it also here if there is a tester. There you go. A tester is visible in our browser. In our mobile phone, let's check. There you go, a tester. Okay. So if you click the tester, then you upload file. Upload. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to show you my files. Just an example. Then the file will be uploaded in this folder tester. All right. So I'm going to delete this one. So basically, if we are using mobile phone, we're going to hold this, then tap it for any longer for 2 seconds. Then tap it here for 2 seconds. Then there's an option here at the top. See it here. Again, you long press. Then you will see some options here at the top right corner of your mobile phone. Delete. This one is share. No. Move to select destination. Again. Right, I'm going to hold this one. Again. This is move to other destination of the folder. This one is delete. And let's check this one. Select all. No. Don't do that. Let's go back. And more options. The dot will be the more options. And if you want to share this one here, link sharing is off, so you need to click this to turn on. Share to turning on link shared. So link turn on and copy. So there is a icon here which means this is a shared file. There you go. Tap on this part here. So share this one. Share to. So then that will be the time you try to input something to share the file. Right? So close, and let's delete this one. Delete, tap this icon here, and bam, it's already deleted. Now they're just like the same as the mobile phone, as well as here on your browser. So thank you for today, guys. So I hope you've learned something. So bye for now.